everyone and welcome to my February book haul. So in February I actually managed to only buy 6 things and several of them were pre-orders, so I'm quite happy with that, quite frankly, because I was expecting that to be a lot bigger. So let's get into this very quick book haul. First one I've got to show you is Dead or Alive. This is the 14th book in the Skullduggery Pleasant series. I do already own this in a hardback copy that looks like this, but what I wanted to do was also have it in paperback form, because I have the rest of the series in paperback form and all of the spines do create one great big picture, and obviously I want the great big picture. So this was on sale for a £5 in Morrison's when we went food shopping, so we picked it up. And I should also mention that Skullduggery Pleasant is an urban fantasy set in Ireland, and we're focusing on Skullduggery Pleasant and Valkyrie Kane as they save the world from various magical threats. This is part of the Dead Famous read along, like always, so we are very nearing the end now. This is the second to last book we've got, and I really don't want it to end, but it's going to have to at some point, and I'm saying at some point, it's ending technically in May once we do the last live show, but there we go. Anyway, not dwelling on that, I've now got the pretty paperback version as well, so I can have another one on my shelf that looks all nice compared to the rest of them, so yay! Second book I got was Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. This is, first of all, gorgeous on the front cover and the back, and then the end papers are also really pretty as well, as you can see here. It's all very, very pretty, and this one is about a young girl who discovers that she's actually a monster and her family is also monsters, and the guy she started liking is also a legendary monster hunter, so now she has to team up with another monster family who hates her own to try and sort of save herself and things like this. It sounds a bit like love triangle-y, which is not my favourite thing in the world, but quite frankly at this point I think I'm just going to have to suck it up, because I've heard so many good things about so many stories, and then I hear they're like a fantasy romance kind of thing and I'm like, ah. So I think I'm just going to have to get over that at this point if I want to read some great books. So I thought I'd give this one a try. I've heard a few bits of hype about this one, so I wanted to give it a go. So I had it on pre-order and it's just arrived. So I'll get to it eventually. I don't know when, but I will get to it hopefully reasonably soon. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe this year. Who knows? And then the other physical book I've got is this one. It is The Wakanda Files, and this is a technological exploration of the Avengers and beyond, supposedly written by Shuri. It's obviously not written by Shuri, but it's an in-universe canon thing, sort of like this one, which is the Book of Vishanti, which is about the magical side of the Marvel Universe. This is about the technology, and this one looks incredible because this has got so much information about it, about like Steve and the super soldier serum. You've got all of like the Iron Man stuff as well. I don't know if you can see that, but it all folds out, so we've got blueprints for Iron Man armor as well. There's stuff about Thor in here. I can't show you this properly, it's ridiculously heavy, but it's got like all the stuff about War Machine and like the Air Force stuff and the Hammer Industries stuff from Iron Man 2. You've got Loki as well and his scepter, and obviously there is also stuff in here as well about Wakanda, because it's the Wakanda Files. I'm so excited to read this one when Black Panther comes out. I've been wanting it for like a good 2 years now, and I've been waiting for it to arrive for ages, and I'm so excited to own this one. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually Wakandan writing all across this cover, and it's all actually embossed, so it's very, very nice to touch as well, which is great. But I am so excited to read this one. I cannot wait. And then the other 3 I've got to show you are all comics. 2 are continuations of series I've already started and have been reading throughout the Graphics-a-thon readathon, and then 1 is brand new. So first thing I got was Bitch Planet Volume 2. This is obviously the sequel to Bitch Planet Volume 1, and this is a series about a world where everything is in a hugely patriarchal society, everything is controlled, women are really, really subjugated and things like this, and if you go wrong you are sent to Bitch Planet, which is a planet out in space obviously, and it is a prison colony, and this is about the women inside that place fighting back. I really, really enjoyed the first one, so I cannot wait to see where the second one goes. I then picked up Low Volume 3. This is obviously the 3rd one in the series, and this is a dystopian far-flung future thing where the Earth has basically been used up, everything is dying, and we haven't currently got another planet to go to, so everybody is living underwater at the moment and is essentially just doing whatever the hell they want, essentially. And then you've just got one family who have been separated all this time, slowly coming back together again, and then trying to find a new planet, and they think they found one. And I really enjoyed this series. I do have my problems with it, but so far I have really enjoyed it for the most part, so I'm very excited to see where this one goes. And then finally I have a comic called Crowded, and this one I saw on Twitter and was like, this sounds amazing. If I can, I'll put up the poster I saw that sold me on this. If not, it is basically about a low-rated assassin must try to save someone who's got a $2 million hit on her head for no reason. It sounds very much sort of not Hitman's Bodyguard-esque, but that kind of idea where you've got like the reluctant hitman trying to like save someone, things like this, and it just sounded like a really good time. That poster, if I can show it, sold it to me, and I'm very, very excited to see where this one goes because it just sounds like fun. And with that, I'm going to leave this book haul here because that's all I've got. It's shockingly short this month, but to be fair, I am on a semi-book buying ban, and also next month is my birthday, so I'm sort of saving everything up until then, essentially. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up, comment down below, tell me which book I should prioritise first, I'd love to know. Or if you don't have that much time, leave me a monster related emoji down below to let me know that you were here. I'll also leave a link down below to all of my social media if you want to check it out, including to the Comic Book Sanctum, which is my website dedicated to Marvel Comics. Or if you're more interested in bookish stuff, I'll also leave a link down below to my Etsy and Redbubble store, which sells bookish merch and bookish bullet journal stuff. Or if you just want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here, and over here will be the link to my previous video. But until next time everyone, bye!